What's up, guys? I've got a kind of lame team here. It doesn't actually have Thunderwave on it. That's a very misleading name for this team. I'm not even going to do a team intro because I just don't want to. I'm having a lot of trouble recording today. I just kind of feel like garbage today, and I keep getting hacked by everyone. But yeah, I just wanted to use Mega Heracross, and I thought it would be good if I could support it with some Thunderwave users. Then I remembered I had this, this was like the Octillery team, so I have two Thunderwave Pokemon, Hippowdon, then Octillery, Taunty, and Char X, but I changed the team around a bit to support Heracross more. So yeah, Jolly with Swords Dance I think is the set I wanted to use. This was Bulk Up, but I hate Bulk Up so much. It takes way too long to threaten Clefable's out, and it's just a bad time. Toxic Hippo is necessary so that Mega Slowbro doesn't shit on me. Ice Beam Clef is necessary so that Gliscor doesn't shit all over me, because both of these water types are weak. Okay, we got a game. This guy has no Wisp immunities, so he has lost. Talon or Rotom. The Thundurus T looks like a kind of threatening potential lead from him. I could just lead with Heracross. I don't know whether that Hoop is going to be Scarfed, because the Thundurus could be Scarfed, but I think that'll be a setup Pokemon. The Rachi... Yeah, I'm leading with Heracross. I think the okay, so he leads with this. Oh, it shouldn't be Scarfed. He has a Jirachi. I'm going for Pin Missile. I don't have a switch in for this. Such bad reasoning. But like Lopunny, Scarf Rachi. This could be Scarf. This should be like a Breaker. This should be Specs or Banded. Okay, cool. So Garchomp I think gets 2-hit KO'd here. Oh please give me. Okay, good, and he is Fat Garchomp. There's no way a offensive Chomp could take that so well. So I'll just get to kill him here, which will prevent rocks, which will make Talonflame way more problematic for him to deal with. He took that worse than I was expecting him to, so he might be a little bit fast. But they usually only run 263, and I have just a little bit extra. I wanted like 266-ish to outspeed Togekisses that were like creeping Garchomps and then just... Well, they actually creep Bishop, but yeah, I just want to outspeed all Togekisses. And then I just put a little bit more in, so I'd be faster than mild Kyurem before I Mega Evolved. So Laddie is here. This probably has Trick if he went to it, but I think I'm just going to go to Clef anyway. Like, this is such an obvious double switch. I don't know why you'd go to this instead of like Hooper here, but he's going to double switch into Jirachi and he's just going to be so pleased with himself. Anyway, I'm going to switch. This Hera is still useful. It can only be OHKO'd by 2 Pokemon. And he does just make the good play and go for Psyshock. Gets a high roll, but it's fine. I can soft-boiled on this. Psyshocking gives him the free switch into Jirachi anyway, so that's just a much better play. This team gets 6-0'd by Manaphy, but I'm too miserable to like fix it right now. You could put Latios over Starmie, but then you'd open up a new can of worms. I think, yeah, because this has Natural Cure, but this has... Okay, yeah, he just switches to Rachi, so I don't know what kind of set it is because he brought it in safely. I think Rotom is relatively safe here. I'll need to burn that Thundurus T. Like, I don't know what it's going to do. Right, he doubles to Hooper. That's a kind of weird time to do that. I'm going to burn this. If he flinches me with Dark Pulse, it sucks, but I think he'd go for Psychic here. If he has... Like, if he's special, and if he's banded, burning it's obviously amazing. I do want this for Rachi, but I don't think the Hooper can do enough damage to, like, put this out of commission against the Jirachi. But maybe it can, I don't really know, like, Specs OHKOing this isn't too hard to believe. Oh, this guy, yeah. I recall, okay, he's not banded, he's just... What is that? That's so weak. Okay, amazing. See, Hyperspace does like 0 to this, that's really good. Clef should be Ace Life Orb. I don't know whether he's like fully... I don't know what my best play is. I can't really go to Clef. I need Clefable for... I'm gonna sort of sack Starmie here. If he goes for Hyperspace, I'll probably live, but yeah, he does something else. I thought he was probably... Well, there was potential for him to be mixed, so I was aware of that. So I'm just going to Scald here. Starmie is really not important for me in this game. If he switches, there's a chance I burn. If he stays in, he takes, you know, damage to where something else can kill him. If he goes to Laddie, I can just recover and then I take a Draco. So he stays in, I get some good damage. That should kill me. It's a crit, like a highly... I would be very surprised if that mattered. I don't want to get Grass Knotted here. Grass Knot Hooper would be a very good accompaniment to Thunderous T and Lopunny to remove Hippowdon. So I'm just going to go do this and hit him with a Brief Buzz. I doubt he'd switch here, but he could switch to Thunderous. Like, what's a 6% burnt Hooper doing? Oh, he really did that. Because, like, I guess he gets the fodder out of it. He doesn't have lefties, so he could be like Specs or a setup variant. Oh, the Life Orb is probably what he is. I'm actually in a pretty bad... I'm just going to burn this because, like, there's no way he goes for an electric move here. Alright, he goes to Rachi, predicting my Hippowdon. That's a really interesting play. I guess he thought I'd go to Clef there, but I don't know how strong Thunderous is. I can't really deal with that. I'm going to Wisp again, because he has to switch here. The Garchomp was his rocker, so he could Healing Wish, I guess. So I might actually Swords Dance to prevent him from healing the Hooper back up. Well, if he does, then he just like loses a bunch of Pokemon, so... yeah. So he's thinking, he's probably a bit annoyed about... Okay, he's not even Scarfed. He goes for Toxic. Okay, yeah, I'll just Brave Bird this. He's probably... Well, he's quite possibly like a Wish Protect set, which I didn't think he'd be, but the thought was in the back of my head when I was like going through his team, working out which Pokemon was Scarfed and what the Hooper set was likely to be. I just thought like Healing Wish Rachi would be kind of good on his team. So he's going to go for the Whoosh. He is probably Wish Protect. He could Wish to Thunderous here though. I think I can switch to not Heracross, the other slow one, the Hippowdon here. And yeah, that'll be good. So he probably wants to protect... Actually, he'll probably just attack here, like go for Iron Head. Or switch to Thunderous, so I think getting Stealth Rock up would be decent. This team is just so garbage, like... Alright, let's see what he does. He does switch to Thunderous, okay. That's fine. I can use Talonflame to check the Lopunny, so I'm not like super scared of this having Grass Knot, but it really should. Now that the Rachi has shown what it is. Actually, no, sorry, I'm getting confused. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I think I need to Toxic this. If he has Grass Knot, I'll need to check Lopunny with Talon. And that'll be annoying, but I think he can probably just Oko me if he's Life Orb, because even like weak Thunderous Okos this with Grass Knot, I think. Or it has a chance to. So this one's stronger, and Grass Knot will just kill me. Which means HP Ice will be like hovering around the 2-hit KO mark, so if he sets up a nasty plot, I will be in a bit of trouble. He switches to Lati. So I don't really know what this guy's... I can just spam Slack Off here if he tries to like Psyshock to bring me into range of Draco. That won't work for him. So the only way this can go wrong is if he crits me. He switches to Rachi. I don't really want this getting poisoned, but at the same time, getting rocks up for the Thunderous would be very nice. Yeah, it's better to just switch to Heracross here. If it gets poisoned, that doesn't matter. And there's really no way he wishes this turn.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely.
Okay, if I sack Heracross, I basically can't get a kill with Heracross, so it's probably better to sack Road and Wash, because Heracross can get a kill against Lopunny or Thunderous. He just goes to the Psychic, and I die. Let's see whether... I don't think Talon can kill this. Oh god, this thing is a problem. Yeah, I'm pretty much forced to Brave Bird with Talonflame here. Like, I need damage on this. I'm faster actually, so I can go for the Will-O-Wisp. He does have the poisoned Laddie, but I would be a little surprised if he switched here. Into Laddie at least, it would be surprising. But yeah, if I burn this, he kind of loses to Clefable, so it wouldn't be that surprising if he switched, but he does switch to Thunderous and we get it burnt. Yeah, do I lose this if a Nasty plots? That's the... I'm switching to Clef. It's done now. He goes to the Volt switch and he is Specs. Okay. So now I don't have a Laddie check. That's a bit of a worry. And he is going to bring in Lopsack. This is a bad play from him because I can go to Bench Presser Bloods. And if I can get Stealth Rock up, that would be a tremendous help. This guy's taking like way too long, and then he's not even making the most optimal plays. But yeah, that Hooper's scary. So he's going to evolve here and go for Fake Out. Okay. I am pretty free to get rocks up this turn. If he has Power Up Punch, it doesn't really matter because I can just Earthquake him the next turn and then kill him with Talonflame. So he goes to Laddie, wanting to keep the rocks off the field, but he won't be able to. Gonna slack off here. Oh, this is... Alright, he goes for Psyshock. He doesn't want Clef to heal, so that makes sense. I'm gonna Stealth Rock here. This is kind of a terrible play, but I'm in a tough position here. Okay, that's fine. I keep the rocks up. He goes to this, so I thought from the start that he'd have Grass Knot on this. I'm very close to being able to win with Talon, so I think I'm in a position to sack Clef here. And he does have Grass Knot, so that's a very nice team idea from him. Because targeting Hippowdon and Garchomp and Lando is like something I do when I build teams. And this is a very like unexpected way that you can lure them, so nicely done, Malik 10. Let's just sack this Clefable here as his best, like you just Psychic this turn, there we go. Talon should be able to kill this from here. If it doesn't, then that's just something that's just me losing the game. And yeah, between Specs Thunderous, man, that's gonna... No wonder he was taking so long thinking about his Thunderous plays, like... He has to try to kill the Hippo. Okay, sacks Lopunny, but it doesn't die. I'm gonna go to Hippowdon here. Kill this with Sand. I could see him going for the attack straight away, but I don't think him doing that would make me lose. And by attack, I mean something that's not Fake Out. This could have Healing Wish too, that would be a bit of a menace. But no, he's going to make the conservative play. And this gives him another kill with Hooper. Well, it doesn't really, it's like it's a prediction this turn. Specs Thunderous. There's no way he Grass Knots this turn. He's yeah, I can't even put my thoughts into words. Let's see whether there's any way I can just win for sure. If I sack Heracross here, then get Talonflame in, I Brave Bird, and that's like a prediction with Thunderous. That's probably not a prediction. I think that works, just sacking Heracross this turn. Because he'll probably Psychic, and he does, but then I get Talonflame in. He has to sack something, and then there's no way he can beat this and Hippowdon if I've done this correctly. Sacks Laddie, right? Yep. Okay, and now he has to predict around the Hippo, but by going to Hippo here, I force him to not have used an electric move, and then I can Swords Dance and hopefully win that way. So he has to go to Thunderous here. There's really no way he doesn't, like... There's no way he just goes to the electric move here. I need to see how much that... Yeah, it only did 28. Actually, yeah, I think my original plan will just win me the game. Unless he doubles here. He goes for Focus Blast. Nice prediction, but I will be able to win. So Slack Off is my best play here, just in case he misses. I actually could switch to Talon here, but I probably don't need to. So he's at 33. I will need to calc this here. Talon Flame, Stall Breaker, and I run a little bit more speed. Thunderous T. Oh dear. Timid Choice Spic. Focus Blast. That's going to do a lot after the... Well, no, I just Roost here, and then he dies to Brave Bird. So this is going to do like 60 max. K, he's actually modest specs. I shouldn't take 17% in recoil here. Okay, he dies. I take 5. I will take 12. And Hooper will die to Brave Bird. So that was a really close game. Yeah, oh, that's a bit sad that he couldn't send in his... He was in the 1400s too. That's... Anyway, we had a fun game there. This guy's a cool team. I like Mew a lot. It's funny how Kyurem's so, like, far below everything. Like, this Clef is just floating next to it. Gonna need to keep my hit power on around in this game. Rotom also puts in a lot of work. His leads. Kyurem is possibly a lead. I'm leading Heracross. Heracross has a good matchup against most of his stuff. And I'm pretty sure I can take anything except like a banded bastard and just kill him. I'm actually faster, so that's awesome. He was mild. I may have... Oh shit, please kill. Oh, thank god. Okay, that was tight. But yeah, I might not have mentioned this, but I gave this speed for Adamant and mild Kyurem, so that's why I shout all over him there. He's probably Swords Dancing here, so I could have just stayed in and killed him, but I'm not really... Wow, okay, that is strong. I need to go for a Painter here. He has 2 switch-ins. Well, Mew is, yeah, kind of a switch-in. So I do want to go for the split here, get a lot of HP back. I am back at full. I don't want this getting statused, so let's... I'll just switch to Starmie here and get off a Scald. He goes for Wisp. That is what I expected to happen. And I'll just Scald here as he stays in, so a burn would be very helpful, and I get it straight away. Knocks off my lefties, I don't really care. I don't really understand that play. I guess he didn't know what my ability was, but switching to Clef to be immune to the Scald burn would have been fine there. So this comes in, this is probably Carmine Thunderwave, which is a bit of a problem for my team, but I do have... It's not actually, it's just like I get hacked every time I try to use Talonflame to counter this. He does go straight for the Carmine, that's fine. I am just going to threaten him out with the Swords Dance here. Oh, he goes straight for Moonblast, okay. So I'm going to hope he goes to Garchomp here. We can burn it with Willow if he does switch. Goodbye. Oh, except I missed. That sucks. This could be Scarf Chomp, so I'm going to switch to Hippowdon here and get up my rocks. He has to be Defog Mew, I think, which means he doesn't have Taunt. He goes for Toxic. Awesome. It's good when you can just get the Toxic off for free. So he gets up his rocks. That's fine. I am going to... I don't lose much by Toxicking here. Like, people always just leave sick. That's awesome. I'm going to Pin Missile this. Oh, what the hell? It should be burnt and poisoned, but it's just healthy. And you Toxic this as well. This will... I've had enough. This Clefable's going to get smashed by a Rock Blast. +2 Rock Bastard. That is unfortunate. Like, no one switches there. Jesus Christ, I'm getting a little bit annoyed about this. Moonsack is fine here. Okay, why did that... Is he offensive? I don't know why that did so much. That actually might just do that much. That was probably like max damage just from a weak Garchomp. Yeah, max damage. So this bastard comes in. This is a bit of a problem. So I am just going to hit it with a Moonblast, expecting him to set up. But he goes, oh, I ate that up. And you get a crit. Okay, that's some nice karma. And he does... is this going to be Scarf Flash Cannon or some garbage? This is a relatively safe spin for Starmie. He might have, like, Volt Switch and stay in here, knowing what's up. Actually, no, I'm free to Scold here, because if he, switches, I can just Rapid Spin on whatever his switch-in would be. So yeah, I can still lose to Clef, but I probably won't. So spin the rocks away. He will probably heal. He is Defog Mew. Fucking knew it. And at this point, going straight into Heracross is fine. And he goes to Knockoff. I am free-ish to Rock Blast here. Kill Mew. Will kill either of his... well, no, it won't kill Clef, but it will do 50% damage to Clef. So yeah, this is looking okay. Kind of a shame that Talonflame hasn't won already, but it's fine. So I think he would go to Clef here. I have no idea. Probably Pinsir, actually. Like, he just loses to Talon at this point, so this game's pretty much over. I'll just need to not play like an idiot so I can close it out. Okay, sends Pinsir in. I am just going to sack this because I want to win. So we can go into the Sweet Potato, go for a Volt Switch. He can live, but I have Talonflame. Yeah, just like Volt Switch into Starmie, actually. Okay, he goes straight for return. Volt does a shit ton. Chicken Eater Alcov can come in. Alcov, he forfeits. Okay, fine. But yeah, Alcov loves eating chicken. He told me one time that he loves chicken. And I gave him this team because he was saying, oh, I don't know what to use against M-Dragon in OST. And I said, well, this team looks kind of good, even though it just loses to Manaphy. And he took it, and he beat M-Dragon. This is a team made by Snow Crystal, I believe, who is an Italian, very creative builder. And this team has been extremely successful for him or her. But yeah, Hera's going to be decent for me in this game. That's Mega Bomber Snow. Knockoff Clef would be good on this team because Heatran is a menace for I'm just going to lead with Squat Fiend. Okay, amazing. So I'm going to go for... after that Rock Blast almost failed to kill the Kyurem Black, I'm kind of scared that Heracross is actually really weak. Mega Bomber Snow. Okay, that should kill even if... yeah, you'd need to be very bulky to live that, so I'll go right for Rock Blast. His only switch-ins are Clef. Okay, this is why I want to run Adamant, because Jolly, like, just fails to get the job done against this, and Adamant has a good chance to just kill it. He's pretty free to T-Wave. Yeah. I'm gonna Swords Dance. I've had enough. He's either gonna heal or T-Wave. Yeah. Okay. So this has a chance to kill now, and his Moonblast can't kill me. So this is very good. Smashing this thing so early on is just gonna be amazing. If you switch, the Lando is Scarfed, so it might well die to this. Heatran, I think, has the rocks in that case. Like, he should still just stay in with Clef and go for Moonblast, I guess. I believe the Starmie's defensive. I don't even think it has Psyshock. It might be like Specs, Kyurem, I can't really remember. Okay, so he sacks Starmie, that's good. He won't be able to get rid of rocks once I set them up. And we'll just see what he goes into here. Like, if he goes to Lando, I just get another kill, but if he goes to Kyurem, I'll probably have to switch. I might just open... I've got this thing, this GIF, because I just think it's hilarious. Smogon Forums. And this will probably take a while to find, so I might just give up. But if we can know what this Curum is, that'll be a bit helpful. You know, I'm actually just going to be a good player and play this as if I don't know the team. So I don't really want to get hit with a Blizzard here. This one doesn't have Mold Breaker, so I'm actually going to look at the team. See, I'm going to keep... Well, can he even kill me? Yeah, I'm going to... No. Heracross is going to kill a bunch of Pokemon. Let's go... No, fuck it. Let's go for CC. Yum! Okay, awesome. So, I don't know what that was. But yeah, Heracross is bulky as hell. So he has to go for... Well, I have a Rotom, so, like, this is fine. He has to go for Stone Edge to kill me, but he does go for the U-turn, thinking I'll preserve that. I can still use the thing to, just, like, kill Heatrans. That's why I'm keeping it. But yeah, this is here. Is it special or physical? I think I'm just going to burn this, because, like, I have other stuff for Scarf Lando. And, okay, I hit my burn, that's really good. He's probably going to go for a... Ooh, that's a strong Giga Drain. This probably has Ice Shard. I doubt it can kill Heracross, though, because he's burnt. So I'm going to go for a nice Rock Bastard this turn. He switches to Clef, and he takes 0 damage. So I'll go to... That's a bit annoying. I could have gotten some good value out of that turn. But yeah, I'm expecting him to just soft boil this turn. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a fair play too. Gonna get up my rocks, and then Talon will be able to switch into this later. I need to remember to keep something for the Lando, because I did lose my Rotom before. Okay, that's fine. Gonna Swords Dance here, because he might stay in, like, people are realizing that Clef can beat some Talonflames. Okay, switches right to Heatran, that's fine. I can't have this getting toxic because then Clefable will be a huge menace. So let's bring this in. He sets up his rocks, not giving a single knock. I'm going to go straight for Scald. I actually should have spun there because, yeah, if he goes to this, the rocks have to stay up. So that's unfortunate that I made that impulsive play. I thought he would stay in or go to Clef, but this thing's like nearly dead, which is pretty handy. He's almost certainly faster than my Clefable, so yes. I think it's just time to sack Heracross here, and then we can bring in Clefable sack, and go for a nice Moon sack. Faster, that's surprising. I have like really low speed on this, because it means Ferrothorn's Gyro does less damage. So I can switch into Starmie here and just spin this rock away. Let's see, as Roar, okay. Actually, yeah. I remember him having Roar, having just seen that. So I guess I'll just Moonblast him. Like, he really should Roar again, because he wants to damage Talonflame with the Stealth Rock. So yeah, this is a big problem. Like, if I can't get rid of this combination of Pokemon, it's just a difficult thing for me to deal with. Which I guess is why you can't use Talonflame for Clef. But like, the worst thing that could happen is I go up against his Clef in a one-on-one Carmine brawl. So yeah, that does nothing. I get a Spatak drop, which is kind of cool. I'm just gonna keep Moonblasting. Like, he's gonna Roar pretty soon. Okay, give me Starmie. Yes! So this is great. I can just Rapid Spin. I don't know what his last move is yet. Could be Toxic. Toxic on Hail is pretty... It seems pretty good. That's just the most pointless play. Like, I get it that you predicted the Rapid Spin, but if I just went for Scald, you basically did nothing that turn. So he Roars there, trying to catch me slipping, but you're never going to catch me slipping. This is going to take a little while, but I think I've pretty much... yeah, I don't know what his last move is. Let's just keep looking for this team, because he's taking ages as well. This is taking too long. Okay, so this comes in, he gets up his rocks again, I'm going to spin them away, and he switches to Landorus. He probably wants to U-turn here, so I'll just recur. No, knockoff might kill me. So I'll switch to Hippowdon, it's just way safer. Hippo also causes him a lot of problems now. Oh dude, come on, this is taking a little bit too long. He goes for the knockoff. Yeah, I don't know how much that does, but I don't think it's an Oko. He forfeits. Okay, cool. So I don't know who would have won that. That was like I probably would have won, but it was gonna take ages. So thank you, Crisme1, for making this video a decent length. Yeah, like I said, I had a bit of trouble recording earlier, so I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope this narration was okay. And I feel like we had some decent battles. This team is pretty shit. Like, you can't just go into an OU game and lead with your Hippowdon and have the Manaphy tail glow, and then you just lose to Energy Ball and Scald. You just can't do that. So don't use this team, especially not an OST against M-Dragon. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.